Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I want to show you how to make delicious, yummy looking puff puff that you'll be so proud of, that tastes so good. If you want to see it, keep watching. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. So I put up this post on my YouTube community and I asked, what kind of puff puff do you want to see? Biscuit puff puff or coconut puff puff? I like to put these polls on my community so that those who are subscribed can just be the one to choose the recipe they want to see next. I was already in the kitchen and about to make puff puff and I was like, let's do something different, but let's vote on it. So if you missed voting, so sorry. We're going to have more polls where you can choose what recipes you want to see from me. Make sure you click the notification bell icon on my channel so that you are always notified. So let's make some coconut puff puff that you guys voted for. These are the ingredients you'll be needing for coconut puff puff. We have yeast, which is standard for making puff puff. We also have some salt. You need it to balance out the sugary taste in puff puff. We have some nutmeg to add additional flavor. You can use cinnamon powder or any kind of flavor you like vanilla essence, but this nutmeg is just so good in this recipe. The Yoruba girl in me loves to add some chili. This is ground pepper. You can add it if you like. And then we have some sugar. It looks like a lot, but it isn't. Then we have powdered milk. This is going to give the puff puff a nice texture. And then we have our coconut powder. So we're using this coconut powder to kick off the coconut flavoring in this puff puff recipe. And then we have water to dilute and mix our puff puff batter. Next we have flour. This is all-purpose flour, also known as plain flour. Puff puff is really easy. All you have to do is pour everything in the bowl and then you mix. Really easy. I have multiple puff puff recipes on this channel, you guys. I am like puff puff queen. So if you want to see other types of puff puff, check out my puff puff videos on this channel. I'll link them below. Puff puff is perfect for any occasion, especially the festive season, which is why I want to talk about my cookbooks. My cookbooks are digital, they are downloadable to your phone. If you are looking for interesting meals to cook this Christmas season, don't dull. Go to the link in my description box and download my cookbooks, especially the Celebrate cookbook, because that is the festive cookbook that has a lot of interesting recipes. They are so affordable, so go get it. If you want to get discounts on my cookbook, get the meal planner. Inside the meal planner, you will find a discount code for 30% off the rest of my cookbooks. That's just a tip for you guys. So I've added the water to the puff puff mix and I'm just going to mix and then mix till I get a smooth, stretchy batter. If you're still struggling making puff puff, here are some of the mistakes I think you're making. First of all, you always have to check the yeast you're using. Make sure it is still good. Store your yeast in a very good place, airtight place that is not hot, because if your yeast is dead, it cannot activate your puff puff. Also, the ingredients you use and the portions you use, make sure the texture of your puff puff is good. If it is too runny, you're not going to be able to scoop it. If it is too thick, it will form a different kind of batter or puff puff. So those are two tips I want to give to you to help you make better puff puff. This is the texture you want. I'm just showing you, and you guys, I'm going to put a list of the ingredients and measurements in the description box so that you get it right. Next, I'm going to cover the batter with my Christmas napkin. You guys, it looks so festive and it's so funny. I love it. We'll cover it and place it in a warm place. I like to preheat my oven just a bit and then put my batter in there. I did not say you should leave your oven on. No. Just place it in a warm place for about an hour, and after an hour we begin to fry. So we just scoop our puff puff into the pan with lots of oil. So this is a deep pan, lots of oil, perfect temperature, and we're just scooping in the puff puff to form perfect coconut puff puff balls. I love puff puff so much, and I feel like I want to make every version of puff puff available. And I think in a few videos back I talked about my earliest memories of puff puff, and I was talking about how my grandma used to be the one to give us puff puff when we would visit the village during like the festive season. We'll wake up very early, cold Harmattan morning, and there will be somebody hawking hot balls of peppery puff puff, and she'll call all the grandkids out and then just buy puff puff for all of us. She could just chatter the whole box of puff puff and start sharing for all of us. So that is one of my earliest memories in life, one of my fondest memories, and I think which is why I like puff puff. Anytime I eat puff puff, I think about my grandma. She's late now, a long time ago, but I still think of her because of puff puff. This also inspires me to make food for my kids that they will love, and it inspires me to just do things that my children can remember for a very, very long time. I think for me, that's my grandma's legacy. Puff puff is my grandma's legacy, and I'm just so happy to pass it on. Now I'm going to add the puff puff to a bowl, and then we're sprinkling some more coconut powder, and then we're just going to toss our hot puff puff in this delicious coconut powder. You guys, oh gosh, it was so good. This will be like the best puff puff you've ever made, especially if you love coconut flavor. Like, just look at how beautiful that puff puff looks. You want to try this recipe. When you try, tag me on social media. I want to see your recreations. You have to recreate this because it is so good. Don't forget to click the like button on this video. It really helps out my channel and encourages me to do more. And also don't forget to leave beautiful comments, share this video with your loved ones, and I really hope you have a beautiful Christmas. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video.